Obligations and time frame for the retention and availability of records. Record-keeping obligations for financial institutions under AML CFT regulations. Financial institutions, FIs, are required to maintain comprehensive records, documents, data, and statistics related to all transactions, customer due diligence, CDD, measures, account files, business correspondence, and results of any analysis conducted. These requirements are specified in the relevant provisions of the AML CFT decision. The records must be organized in a manner that allows for effective data analysis, tracking of financial transactions, and immediate availability to competent authorities upon request. The records should be detailed enough to reconstruct individual transactions, providing necessary evidence for the prosecution of criminal activities. 1. Retention period for records. Statutory retention period. FIs are required to retain records for at least 5 years from the most recent of the following events: termination of the business relationship or the closure of a customer's account. Completion of an occasional transaction, for customers with no established business relationship. Completion of a supervisory authority's inspection. The issue date of a final judgment by competent judicial authorities. Liquidation, dissolution, or other termination of a legal entity or arrangement. Extension of retention period. Competent authorities have the discretion to require the retention of specific records, data, or statistics for a longer period if deemed necessary for investigations or other purposes. 2. Organized record maintenance. Data analysis and transaction tracking. FIs must maintain records in an organized fashion to facilitate data analysis and the tracking of financial transactions. Availability to competent authorities. All CDD information and transaction records must be readily accessible and provided promptly to competent authorities upon request. 3. Policy, procedure, and control requirements. Formulation and documentation. FIs should develop and document policies, procedures, and controls for the retention, organization, and maintenance of records. These should be approved by senior management and communicated throughout the organization. Factors to consider. Organizational roles and responsibilities. Define roles related to MLTF risk assessment, implementation, review, and updating of AML CFT policies, including record keeping and data protection. Establish procedures for business contingency and escalation. Record-keeping management. Outline responsibilities for logging, cataloging, organizing, archiving, handling, and transferring records, as well as the destruction of expired records. Physical and cyber security. Ensure active and archived data and records are protected from unauthorized access. Audit and quality assurance. Implement appropriate audit and quality assurance testing policies to verify the effectiveness of record-keeping practices.